No headlines, no countdowns, but the 55 portal has already opened and almost no one is talking. About it, the numbers look ordinary, but they not look closer. The day is 5, the year 2025. That S55, this portal doesn't arrive with fireworks, it opens in silence. And you already standing in the field of it, whether you knew it or not. This is not a forecast, this is a prelude, the next. 24 hours are not preparation, they are activation. And if this message reached you before midnight, you've been marked for alignment. There are 5 things coming through this portal. Not random, not vague. They are precise, personal, and meant only for those tuned to the frequency of quiet transformation. But before you know them, there is something about May 5th that no one is warning you about it. Called the 55 portal. But it's not just about numbers, it's a cosmic convergence. A spiritual equation hidden in plain sight, the 5th day, the 5th month, and in numerology. 2025 reduces to a 9 the number of closure endings and karmic release. This is movement multiplied, a gateway where freedom meets finality, where cycles close and something unshackled. Steps through the number 5 does untiptoe, it erupts. It's the energy of wild change. Radical choice, an untamed truth in the tarot. It's the hierophant old systems, but in 55 form. It becomes a challenge to them. This portal doesn't ask for order. It demands revolution. It upends the familiar into the extraordinary, and though it looks like magic, it's really mathematics, the universe speaking in a language it alone understands, and when translated reveals a message meant to wake us all up. I'm here to show you how, but first, some portals. Hide in plain sight, not because they want to be inconspicuous, but because our eyes do not see what they are not trained to find. We look at the date and see calendar numbers instead of planetary codes, then miss the deeper message encoded within. Okay, now let's plug into the 55 portal together so you can experience its gift. Number 1, moving through any portal starts with intent. When we open the door, we must step through. But where are we going? You don't choose the address of your destiny. Destiny chooses you. So while you set the direction of your life, sometimes life changes direction and reroutes you. Remember, you're not lost. You're being guided. A signpost shaped like a 5 might appear anywhere on your path today, literally or metaphorically, guiding you to pay attention to the journey itself, not just the destination. There will be no fanfare, no spotlight, just quiet confirmation that this is the way. The question is, are you willing to walk it? Are you ready for the rewards at the end of the road less traveled? Because the 55 portal does not lead to the promised land. It leads to the path getting there. And that is where your power lies. No. 2, remembering that you have a direct hotline to the divine anytime. Just make the call. It's easy to forget when life gets loud. But right now, Spirit is knocking, insisting that you pause and listen to what it's trying to tell you. No one else can hear. This is why solitude is such a valuable practice. It quiets the noise of the world so you can hear the voice of the cosmos inside. If you find yourself talking too much, planning too hard, or worrying excessively, recognize these are blocks to receiving clear guidance. Too much noise comes from fear, ego, and separation from your true self. Fear makes us grasp for control. Ego makes us think we already know the answers, and separation makes us forget we're never truly alone. So find stillness. Get quiet. Ask your higher wisdom a specific question. What is my next step forward? And listen for the answer in the next few moments. Don't wait days or weeks. Take a breath and open your awareness. Spirit whispers, not shouts. So you must be still to hear it. Right now, you have access to the collective consciousness, the Akashic records, the unified field, whatever you call it. Call it now. Ask and you shall receive. No. 3. Using the power of imagination, not for escape, but to fuel manifestation. Here's a simple technique that anyone can use right now. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine your ideal reality as vividly as possible. See yourself thriving in every aspect of your life. Feel the emotions of that experience. Love, joy, gratitude, peace. Hold on to those feelings for as long as you can. The more real you make it feel in your imagination, the faster it manifests externally. Here's why this works. Your imagination aligns your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with your desired outcome. It bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. By feeling the emotions of your ideal reality, you attract its circumstances. Think of your imagination as a GPS system. It shows you the route to your destination, but you must have the courage to follow its directions. Are you willing to take the scenic route to success? Number 4, acknowledging that not everything needs an explanation. Not every experience requires a reason. Some things just are. Trust that the unfolding of your life follows a divine order, even when you cue and see the bigger picture. Here's the thing. Sometimes the journey is meant to be mysterious. It's not always about the destination. Sometimes it's about embracing the unknown, allowing life to surprise you with its twists and turns. Remember, you're not a puppet, and neither is your destiny. Yes, there's free will involved, but there's also room for spontaneity, for happy accidents, for detours that lead to new adventures. In fact, those unexpected moments often become the most exciting chapters in our story. So the next time you're faced with a situation that seems to lack explanation, instead of trying to force clarity, embrace the mystery. Allow yourself to be surprised by the beauty of life's unfolding. And finally, 5. Staying open to receiving support from unexpected sources. We all need help sometimes, but many of us struggle to ask for it. Pride, shame, fear of burdening others. These are all barriers that prevent us from fully experiencing the richness of human connection. But here's the secret. The universe doesn't operate in isolation. Everything and everyone is interconnected. So when you reach out for support, you're not disrupting the balance, you're restoring it. Imagine a spider web. Each thread is strong, but together they form an intricate, resilient whole. That's how we're meant to live, interconnected, interdependent, reaching out to one another. When you ask for help, you're strengthening the threads of your web, creating a support system that can catch you if you fall, lift you up when you're down, and celebrate with you when you rise. But it only works if you're willing to both give and receive. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a recognition of your strength. It takes courage to admit you can't do it all, but even more strength to ask for assistance. By doing so, you open yourself up to a universe of support, a community of caring, a web of love that can uplift and empower you beyond your wildest dreams. So are you ready to step through the 55 portal? Whether you're facing a major crossroads or navigating everyday life, remember you're not alone. Connect with your inner wisdom, okay? Trust the journey, embrace the unknown, and reach out for help when needed. Life is a series of portals, and each one holds both challenges and opportunities. This is yours. Are you ready to step through?